Hey guys, it's Perry. Today we're playing in a high diamond elo game. I'm playing Hecarim. We have a Yuumi. This is going to be a great combo for Hecarim. I'm going to start Raptors. Normally I recommend starting red buff, but I've been recently breaking fundamentals to show you guys how to incorporate more than just the basics when you're playing League of Legends. Okay, let's go ahead and just take our full clear. Let's look at lanes. Now it's really important on Hecarim to get your item as quickly as you possibly can, to get levels. Levels are probably key on a champion like Hecarim. The more levels you have in your queue, the stronger you are. Levels on your queue is just essential on a champion like Hecarim. Alright, let's keep going here. You want to constantly watch your laners, so you can decide who's winning, who's losing, who's a strong teammate, who's a weak teammate. The reason why we look at lanes is not to actually gank them right now, but to decide who's human slash who's not human. Okay, so for example, my mid laner is kind of getting shit on, so my mid laner could be useless later. My bot lane is shitting on them. My bot lane could be very, very, very useful later. Both of these guys are 1 HP, so you see how I can sort of predict what's going on here. I predicted my mid laner almost died here as well. Yasuo has no flash. Smolder has no flash. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to time both of these things. It's going to be 750 mid. And 780. And we're going to be just really focused, really disciplined. If this guy has red buff, he has blue buff and red buff, which means that one of Skarner's camps could be up. Let's go and do some information. The reason why I know that is Skarner has 12 CS. Oh, he almost nailed that. Oh, that's really bad. So there we go, right guys? We know that this is up because of Skarner's creep score. So we can take this here. And then also do the crab. And then look to do my own raptors as well. And the enemy jungler is coming for the bot crab and whatnot. Ghosted a little early, it's fine. We're going to drive by through mid lane, not because we want to kill the Yasuo, but because we wanted to go for our top camps, and it just so happens that the Yasuo is trolling, so we're going to get this free kill. Again, we know that Yasuo had no flash, and we can assume that their top laner had no flash either, but maybe he does, I'm not sure. I'm going to finish my camp first, and then I'll come look for it to gank top lane. So here's where the question of, oh, do I finish the camp or not? I'm going to finish it, commit to my camp, then look to gank afterwards. At this point, we're going to look to recall and go play for the dragon slash the grubs. And we have a really massive lead. Let's buy our Ionian boots. Let's go for our long swords. And the game should be really clean because we have 3 lanes who are doing great. And we have sums timed. I'm going to go ahead and say their top laner use flash too. So we'll say 820 top. I don't know about their jungler. Some of you guys might be wondering why the fuck I'm typing sums in party chat. It's not for anyone other than me. Okay, so it's I literally time sums just for myself. I do not want to play and look at other teammates' chats. So what I'm looking at now is I'm looking at getting level 6, playing for this dragon, and playing for the grubs as well. I could even pressure their mid laner, who has no flash. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the dragon. And afterwards, I can potentially look for bot lane as well here. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this. Let's go towards the top side afterwards. Should be really free to win the grubs. Okay, let's walk through mid lane here. Straight through the grubs. Our mid laner is also doing, top laner is also doing really, really good right now. I'm gonna Q once. This guy is literally 1v2ing. Absolutely marvelous. We can go ahead and do this crab. And we're gonna bring these together. And this should be really free for us to take. Let's go back to our top side. This is gonna be such a free game for us. So their mid laner's flash is at 750. So this guy is 100% killable here because we know the enemy mid laner's flash cooldown. How do we know that this is killable? Again, I've been timing sums the whole game. So that's what timing sums can do for you if you're being really smart about getting kills. And this is how you put everything together. Their Skarner has 25 CS. Quite the jungle differential, I should say. Okay, so what I can do here is I can go ahead and look to full clear. Alternatively, I can look to recall. But because I don't have any objectives to play for and I want to farm for my item, I will be just full clearing here. Their mid laner now has flash. So we're going to leave him be for now. Okay, let's finish this. Let's go in towards, play towards our bot side. Our bot side is doing great. We're getting really close to our completed item. Alright, let's go ahead and try and get one kill. Again, their mid laner has flash, but we can still kill him. Their bot laner has no flash on the other hand. So we could potentially look to kill their bot laner. Okay, we're going to use our ulti to kill him. And then we're going to just look to recall, get our item. And now we're going to accelerate the map, snowball, open up the map, maintain our farm, go straight into the top side. Should be a really easy game to win. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look to invade his camps first and then do the crab at the end. This guy has blue buff. Let's see if this is up with our sweeper. It is up. Let's go ahead and clear this. We don't care about mid laner right now. We want to invade first, then we can prioritize ganking a lane. I'm going to put in an aggressive ward here. If the Skarner does come, I do not have ultimate, but I have a completed item, so I am so much stronger than him that I could potentially look to fight him all I want if he decides to come. But right now, it looks like I'm going to just run towards the mid lane, depending on what Skarner decides to do here. Thing is, what I'm doing with my item is I am pressuring the enemy jungle very, very hard right now. Because of my power spike, I have just taken his wolves, gromp, raptors, wanna fight, and now I'm on his krugs as well. Again, this is a high diamond level game. The jungler has no idea what to do. This is called the Jungle Canyon. I'm going to go ahead and get some items, play tempo, play for the next set of objectives. I'm going to go for the grubs and then go for the dragon. This looks good for us. I'm going to go ahead and leave and do the grubs instead of mess around with that. Now, we do remember invading his topside camp, so instead of giving the Skarner any room to breathe, I'm going to do the grubs real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and invade his top camps yet again. At the same time, the Vladimir has no pool right now, so we could try and E on this guy, depending on if he's walking up in the lane or not. He's not, but I want to clear this wave. He has no pool. Remember, guys, we tracked that. We saw him use his pool, so we verbalized, hey, he has no pool right now. So the guy walked up a little bit too far forward. We smited him, got the Eclipse movement speed, and he's just destroyed. Again, we want to go invade the Skarner because of how powerful we are. What I'm doing here is I'm doing a little bit of a chunk on the Skarner. Not trying to kill him, chunking him so I can try and play for the camp. There are 3 people on me though. So it's a bit hard to take all of his camps, but I am applying an immense amount of pressure by being in the top side here. If Skarner is doing this, he clears it really slowly, so I can still threaten him. And again, I'm not trying to kill this guy necessarily, except to use his pool pretty poorly, so I can kill him now. And I'm going to take this wave, and again, I'm just going to keep bleeding this Skarner out. We're up 5 levels on this guy in an actual diamond level game. And he literally can't do a single thing. He can't farm at all. I'm going to be 3 times his EXP this game. Alright, I kind of whiffed that one there. It's all good. Their Skarner is still very, very weak compared to me. Instead of doing any shenanigans up in the top side, I'm going to go ahead and bring this down towards the bot side. I want to maintain all of my lead into the enemy jungle here. And then I'm going to want to recall and spend all my gold and then full clear my camp. This Yasuo should also be dead solo, I'd imagine. But it looks like Echo's struggling a little bit more than I wish to admit. So we're just going to take this kill. Now I got the cannon as well. Lucian is doing some 1v2ing, 1v3ing. I'm going to grab my item. Once I have my item, I'm going to come off base. And I'm going to play for the Herald. And we should be in a game where everything is wrapped up and easy for us to win. I'm going to ghost early to try and save our little Yumi. Looks like we can't do anything more there. That should have been my Quadra, but the little smolder lived on 1 HP. That's the FF vote, guys. This is how you hard win games with good laners. You know, bad jungler, 3 times his CS. Hopefully everything made sense. If it did, hopefully this was of value to you guys. If it was, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.